song to sing. I've been like a bird on a feathered wing. I've traveled this world, I sing my traveler's song, called free and easy while jogging along. I hadn't sailed many miles to sea when I thought of friends who'd never thought of me. The waves dashed over on every hand. I was free and easy, a young sailor man. My ship first docked in old Glasgow Green, not 12 miles east from our quarantine. I'm as free as the waves on the ocean strong. I'm free and easy while jogging along. Well, I took a walk down to Glasgow Square, where the lads and lasses were to be seen there. They asked me if I could sing a song called free and easy while jogging along. I only sang but a verse or three when a beautiful lady stepped up to me. She asked me if I'd walk along the strand, for I've waited long for you, my sailor man. Well, we both went to a nearby village inn, where the music softly played from within. She asked me if I'd join her heart and hand, give up free and easy, and be a married man. Oh no, my loved one, that never can be, for I was born to plow the sea. When a man is married, his sailing's done. I'm free and easy while jogging along. So farewell, darling, I can't stay long. Our anchor's up and we sail at dawn. So farewell, darling, I can't stay long. I'm free and easy, so I'll jog along. Way down in Honolulu stands a spinning wheel. Yarn from Cape Breton Highlands lie dusty on its reel. It spins no yarn or stories now. It only stands and dreams of happy pioneer days and a dear old Highland scenes. Years it stood within a cabin at beautiful St. Anne's, where mothers rocked their babies while the fathers tilled the land. On long cold winter evenings, the whirring of the wheel made music for the Gaelic songs the parents loved so well. Once a Scotsman in Hawaii went to see the spinning wheel. With reverent hands he touched the yarn upon the half-filled reel. Then memory brought him o'er the years, and then he saw once more his dear old mother spinning yarn in that cabin by the shore. Now a stranger in a distant land stands the spinning wheel. Yarn from Cape Breton Highlands lie dusty on its reel. It spins no yarn or stories now, it only stands and dreams of happy pioneer days and a dear old Highland sea. Betty Lou, Betty Lou, Betty Lou, all the boys are in love with you. Betty Lou, Betty Lou, Betty Lou, they'll never love you like I do. I wouldn't feel so blue if you'd only say you love me too. You could make all my dreams come true. Betty Lou, Betty Lou, Betty Lou, no matter where you go, all the boys follow at your heels. No matter where you are, a kiss or two they would steal. Oh, they'll never love you like I do. Oh no, they'll never make your dreams come true. My heart would be true to you. Betty Lou, Betty Lou, Betty Lou. I'm praying every day that you will come my way. How happy I would be if you'd only say that you love me. Together just we two could have a happy honeymoon. Then my dreams would all come true. Betty Lou, Betty Lou, Betty Lou. Just an old-fashioned picture in an old-fashioned frame of an old-fashioned lady with an old-fashioned name. It is my own granny, and cherished will be, because it is a picture my daddy gave to me. The old-fashioned color comes close to her face. An old-fashioned brooch holds the ribbon in place. Her dark, shining tresses are braided with care. Few were the adornments my granny did wear. just an old-fashioned picture in an old-fashioned frame of an old-fashioned lady with an old-fashioned name. It is my own granny, and cherished will be, because it is a picture my daddy gave to me. She won no great laurels, no titles could claim, but we called her grandmother and cherished her name. We cherished her memory, though for many a day she smiles on her children in heaven far away. Just an old-fashioned picture in an old-fashioned frame of an old-fashioned lady with an old-fashioned name. It is my own granny, and cherished will be, because it is a picture my daddy gave to me. The sky is so blue, bonny lass, bonny lassie. The sky is so blue, bonny Jean. Your hair is the gold, like a dew on the meadow. You're the fairest this day I have seen. Now where do you go, bonny lass, bonny lassie? Oh, where do you go, bonny Jean? In your blue tartan dress and your manner so airy, your face is the fairest I've seen. I go to my home in the valley, young laddie. I go to my home by the sea. I live by on mountain and glen, oh so shady, that stands by the blue marguerite. Do you dwell in yon cot, bonny lass, bonny lassie? Do you dwell in a mansion so grand, where blooms the white daisies that grow in the meadow, and the perfumes this beautiful land? I live in yon cot, bonny lad, bonny laddie. I live in yon cot by the sea, and there stands the bridge where my own laddie left me. His rose of the blue marguerite. Now will he return, bonny lad? made me, then placed in my hair some pale purple heather, and promised his bride I would be. When autumn leaves fall, bonny lassie, and the winds carry him o'er the sea, then true love will bloom and we'll live in the twilight, for the rose of the blue marguerite. Oh, we saw the pipers coming from the hills and from the glens. We heard the stirring music o'er the mile. When we gathered on the mainland down by the Canso Strait to march across the causeway to the Isle, then silent were the bagpipes and muffled were the drums in remembrance to our chieftain Angus L. For our beloved chieftain did not live to see the happy day when the pipers came a-marching to the Isle. Now we heard the bagpipe music and the beating of the drums, for the Highlands' honored son would have it so. Every loyal heart paid tribute upon the happy day when the pipers came a-marching to the Isle. Oh, the magic of the music was wafted by the breeze. The fishermen all listened with a smile. There was magic in the music and the boats came sailing home when the pipers came a-marching to the Isle. Well, the stately wooded porcupine kept watch our Canso Strait, where the waters flowed as swiftly as the Nile. In our hearts we will remember that she gave her rocks and clay to build a mighty causeway to the Isle. There were Beatons and MacDonalds and McPhersons by the score. You could tell the happy Irish by their smiles. There were Brodies and McCarrolls with Lou Dubinsky from the bay to march across the causeway to the Isle. Men of courage, faith, and vision through the years have firmly stood and pleaded for the causeway to the Isle. Well, their faith was well rewarded upon that happy day when the pipers came a-marching to the Isle. Now the ferries are forgotten, they belong to former days. The cars and trains come speeding down the mile, and the locks are firmly anchored to our dear old Highland shore to keep for us our status as an isle. There were Beatons and MacDonalds and McPhersons by the score. You could tell the happy Irish by their smiles. There were Brodies and McCarrolls with Lou Dubinsky from the bay to march across the causeway to the Isle. In a little coal mining town not far away, a story I'll tell you that happened one day of a young teenage lad who was loved and carefree, and the townsfolk all called him Johnny Blue Dungaree. The girl that he loved since their childhood and play, and while in their teen years she promised someday that they would be wed, and the townsfolk could see that she loved her Johnny Blue Dungaree. city she longed to see, and soon became a star of the screen and TV. How often she'd dream, this teenage beauty queen, of her small mining town and her blue dungaree. While down in the coal mines, young Johnny did go to work at the coal face so far, far below. Then came a great cave-in, and the townsfolk could see that those brave men were trapped with Johnny Blue Dungaree. She flew to the town when they got him that day. As his arms went around her, these words she did say: nevermore will I be a teenage beauty queen, for I love you, my Johnny Blue Dungaree. As twilight creeps over the streets of our town, and the townsfolk all gather to see the sun down, they smile and are happy when her ring they all see, for she's now Mrs. Johnny Blue Dungaree. In London City, where I did dwell, a butcher's boy I loved so well. He courted me my life away, but with me then he would not stay. There is a strange girl in this town, and there my true love sits him down. He takes this strange girl on his knee, and he tells to her what he once told me. It's grief to me, and I'll tell you why. Because she has more gold than I, but gold will melt and silver fly. True-hearted love will never die. I went upstairs and went to bed, and nothing to my mother said, but mother said, why all the tears? What is the trouble, my daughter dear? Oh, mother dear, you need never know the pain and sorrow, the grief and woe. Give me a chair and I'll set me down with pen and ink to write words down. Both dig my grave, both wide and deep. Place marble at my head and feet, and on my grave plant a willow that he may mourn and weep for me. Now when her father he first came home, where is my girl? Where has she gone? He went upstairs and on the bed he found his darling he found. In this world I could find no joy without the love of the butcher's boy. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland, a place called Castlemaine. He was his mother's only son, his father's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love their wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he left his happy home and to Australia's sunny shore he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich, gave to the poor, held up James McAvoy. But never to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One evening out on the prairie, as Jack rode along, listening to the mockingbirds singing their lofty song, up stepped 3 mounted troopers, Davis, Kelly, and Fitzroy. They all turned out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Duggan, for you see we're 3 to 1. Surrender in the Queen's name, for you're a blundering son. Jack drew a pistol from his belt, he waved it up on high. I'll fight, but not surrender, cried the wild colonial boy. He aimed a shot at Kelly then, which took him to the ground, and turning round to Davis, he received a fatal wound, a shot that pierced his proud young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy. Now that is how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. In a little town far across the sea, where the steeples tower high above the trees, 2 lovers strolled in the moonlight glow by the briny sea, where the breezes blow. There's a story told of a maiden fair who cherished not a lover there, for she loved a sailor brave and true, who was sailing on the briny blue. She watched his sails go out of sight. She waited for him day and night, for his return to his native shore, to hold her in another pour. And of the girl she stands to pour, but he promised her that he'd be true while sailing on the briny blue. Oh, I have seen your brightest light across the angry waves tonight. Oh, bell ring far o'er the briny sea, and guide my lover back home to me. Then came the storm with wind and rain. The maiden's prayers were all in vain. The breakers roared upon the shore, and now her lover comes no more. His ship went down, so it was said. Her lover went to his ocean bed. In her wedding gown, this maiden brave joined him near his watery grave. Oh, billows on the ocean wide, oh, waves that swell the rolling tide, disturb them not, but guard their sleep on the ocean bed in the briny deep. The evening shadows softly fell one evening years ago, down by the banks of the blue lovely, where the bonny bluebells grow. Down by the turn in the river's bend, where my daddy told to me the story of young Molly Bond, a boating on lovely, a locket on a chain of gold he then did give to me, and told me of the love he knew and cherished tenderly, how the angels claimed his bonny young bride to heaven she had gone, but she left to him another love, the son of Molly Bond. Now where the blue lovely flows to the sea, in a little churchyard square, the bonny heather grows around the grave of one so fair, and as the evening shadows fall and slowly strikes the dawn, from her home above she smiles with love on the son of Molly Bond. Oh, she was tall and slender, her eyes like diamonds shone. They sparkled like the stars that shine o'er the sky at early dawn. A smile so fair, a beauty rare, that ere the sun shone on. And that smile of love shines from above on the son of Molly Bond.